Hi there, it's Jean again, and I am back with some more tips. I've been doing a lot of work, as you can see on my tabletop. Actually, these are plaques that I put together um, on new finishes and how to make old or new wood look old using paint and stain and other tools. I'm excited today because I just wanted to share with you one of my new tools, and I finally got a stencil cutting machine, and I'm thrilled to death because my lettering on my signs was okay, but you could tell it was hand lettered, and I'm just really excited about my new machine. It's actually a Titan, tabletop Titan, 15 inches wide. I'm going to share a link to it in the comments below so that you can look it up and check it out. I'm really, really happy with it. And I wanted to show you real quick what I've done uh, with the Titan. I'm actually using a reusable vinyl because the kind of vinyl that they sell, a lot of places sell, you can only use it one time. So this vinyl, you can cut it and then you can store it back on the sheet. This stencil was one that I created before I figured out how to do bridging on the letters, and I'm going to be explaining more about stenciling as I go through the videos. But this shows one of my little cheats using painter's tape because I made these letters before I knew how to do the bridging. So this made my life a whole lot easier. So here's the stencil that I cut on my machine, and I used my little strip of painter's tape to create a bridge. And now I'm going to show you the finished product. You ready? And there it is. Now, what's nice about using stencils, creating your own stencils, is you can use different fonts to create different styles. It makes lettering so much faster and so much more professional looking. So if you're thinking about getting into sign creation and that, you have to consider getting a stencil machine. That's just the way it is. It's the best way to do it. So once you stencil it, and remember how I had the bridges? Once you paint it, and I'm going to show you how to do it to get a really nice finish, you want to fill in those little spots where the tape was blocked off. Okay, so here's one of my signs. I've got a nice distressed finish on it. All my stuff is beach themed, so I have a certain look that I go for. And here's another one. This is another one of my stencils, and this stencil I created using a really fun font, and I learned, and I'm going to be sharing with you later, so you got to sign up. You need to sign up and subscribe so you can learn how to do this, how to do the bridging on these letters. So you can use any font you want and add bridges, and I'll show you that later. But here's the stencil, and here's the finished sign. Isn't that cute? Jingle shells, just in time for Christmas. And what I wanted to show you was I use a little bit of accent spattering and stuff like that, and I'm going to be talking about that later. This one is on, it's not a super flat wood. Here's another jingle shells. Isn't that pretty? This is on a fairly smooth wood, and that turned out really nice. And then I have another one here, and this is on my very rustic beach house fence pickets. Isn't that cute? So you can stencil on different types of wood, but you just have to be very careful, and you just got to be patient and take your time with it. And I'm going to show you how to do that in some of the following videos. So make sure you subscribe, okay, so you get kept up to date. Here's one last one that I'm going to show you, and it's the same type of thing where this was before I knew how to do the bridges. I used my painter's tape, see, to create these little bridges so that the center part of these, because these get cut and they float around, this is how you anchor it with the painter's tape. So if you have stencils already that you've cut, you can revive them like I did. And there's the finished product. Isn't that nice? So this is on the really old wood, which I have already done a video of how to create an old look on new wood. And you can find that, or I can have the link below for you. But anyway, just to catch up, I'm super excited about my machine. The links to the machine that I got will be in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can keep up, because I'm going to get into doing some nice stencils and some nice old wood, make it look old techniques. So stay tuned, and I'll talk with you later.